Chat room! Chat room! We made it! Oh my god, we made it. Alright. Finally did it. The 10% chance in which the 10% chance in which I would be able to stream has arrived. We're here. Alright, yeah, we are back. Let's go ahead and play some right here. Alright, I have some good news and some bad news. Hey man, Emil, what's up? How's it hanging? Okay, so reason why I'm streaming slightly earlier than normal is because, well, for one, the thing, which you want to hear first? Bad news, just so we can get it out of the way. Just, rip that band-aid off. You know what I mean? Okay, unmute that. There we go. I didn't even get to do my daily quests at all. Like, I was so damn busy. I don't see any quests. Never mind, I see some quests here. Bad news is my Nikkei playthrough comes to an abrupt end. Oh god, what happened? I mean, I remember you saying something about your phone, I believe. I believe that's what I heard the last time. Jesus Christ, man. I'm sorry though. I'm sorry. Story of my life. How'd you know? how's it going, Jonathan? There we go. Weird. All right, hold on a second. Hold on a sec, chat. Freaking green screen. There we go. Oh. Not really, no. Bruh. I thought I had this figured out like earlier. There we go. Finally. Alright, because the person who borrowed me their phone wants it back because theirs broke and Nikkei doesn't work on Samsung. Damn, it doesn't? Damn, I'm sorry to hear about that, man. Now I'm trying to save all my notes because I can't send them due to Xiaomi. I have 50 fates for Hu Tao and her weapon, but I saw Dia leaks and now I'm not getting home anymore.
Looks like the situation is.
You mean you saw them in a dream, right? honestly though, the only thing I will say about Dia is she looking fun. She looking kind of fun. Nikkei doesn't work on Samsung? Well, I have spoken to Kat. This device doesn't work on your... This app won't work on your device. It's got to be an older model if that's the case. Though I've never heard of a Samsung phone not doing that. Are you clowning me? Oh? You need a better phone. Nikkei worked perfectly on my S10. Still, though, that's kind of screwed up. Who are you? Well, first and foremost, hello there, Super Sucrose. Second of all, I am Op-Ez Gaming. At least I think I am. I'm not 100% certain. Phone is new though. Mine is Galaxy 13, if memory serves. Weird. I'm just shocked that Nikkei doesn't even work. If that's the case. Either you misspelled or you got scammed. Maybe. These past 3 days were a chaotic mess. I can only imagine. Okay, so it's back up there then. Hey! Huh? What do you mean teleport is disabled? Huh?
Take it easy.
Wait, did I just finish it, or...? I'm so confused.
Take it easy.
Alright, whatever. It's fine. Hard to believe that my stepdad was scammy. It does have 63 gigs of storage. I mean, 63 gigs of storage? Not bad. Arknights works on it too. That's the... Honestly though, like, that sounds weird to me. Arknights works, but not Nikkei? Find that hard to believe.
Take it easy.
There you are. There's the cat. Lisa turns and runs away. Oh no!
Take it easy.
Okay, you didn't find the cat? More like I may have scared it away. It's weird the way that happened, but okay, that's fine. There's another one right here. So yeah, we're just gonna go and finish up the daily quest, and then we'll move on with Alhaitham's quest. Okay. Where the hell is this? The name is Galaxy13, or you didn't misspell Galaxy? Something tells me it was misspelled. I have a funny feeling it was misspelled. Ow!
Gather.
Galaxy A13. Oh, it's definitely one of the lower end phones.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Gotcha. Take it easy. Game's up. Time's over.
Still though, running Arknights, but not. Even with that said though, that phone running can run Arknights, but not.
Quietly now.
But not Nikkei? That's weird. PGR works too. Now that I have to. Now that's super weird. Then I can sort of believe. I can sort of believe Arknights, but PGR by that point. That I have no idea then. You would think that the PGR would be more complex compared to Nikkei. 3 gig or 6 gig? You're talking about RAM, right? Oh yeah, you are talking about RAM. My bad. Where the hell am I? If it's 3 gig, then that explains it. It's too low?
There is no escape.
Okay, doing the new world quest? Not really. I'm just gonna do the Alhaitham story quest, but I got very distracted.
Treasure.
Where the hell is this quest? It's like, it's around here somewhere.
Draw your target out of hiding.
There you are. Why is it over here? Okay, oh god. I'll emulate it if worst comes to worst. I mean, it's probably better than getting nothing.
Take it easy.
There we go. Alright, and now there's one more quest that's down. New world quest is dope though. I've heard it's the one with Jet, right? Okay, that's one. Hadn't played the quest due to chaotic days. There we go. Jet and Mommy Babble. I've heard about the mommy one. I heard about it. I'll likely do that on my off time. I mean, it depends though. It depends. Maybe I might do a mix of doing it partially off stream and then do a little bit of it on stream. Like maybe that's just a maybe. Speaking of. There's a couple quests that we could do, now that I'm looking at this. Fragmented Testimony, The Illusions of the Mob.
You know, Paimon's heard that Alhaitham's been made acting Grand Sage, but with that personality of his, oh boy. You think things will be okay? Why don't we go to the Academia and ask around?
Do you care about World Quest spoilers?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for
Not really, no. Like I don't really
Ad
mind all that
Astra
much.
Abyssosk.
But anything like story quests or Archon quests, that's where I have like that's where I kind of want to like you know, have that pure. Don't tell no spoilers to me. Well, I mean, as for Emil though, like he probably would mind. He probably would mind. So, I think regardless, it's still you probably shouldn't be doing that. Feeling pretty bad now. All right. Well, it's a good thing I'm here. Well, not gonna be doing much anyway. Anyway though, what do I want to do here? Because I do need to use up my resin because I was pretty busy over the past few hours or so I wasn't able to get the grind in.
For transferring commodities back.
I'll shut my mouth. Fingers
And
actually.
Those that come across you tend to
All right,
stay away.
hey, you know what? That's fair
So
enough.
it is
That's
where
fair.
many
That's fair.
things come to settle.
Well, I think if anything, best thing I can do right now, at least when it comes to using up resin.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
I think it's best that the best thing I could do with my resin is future-proofing stuff. Just future-proofing. Although I'm not 100% certain if it's available now. Oh, that's a question. That's a question that I have very little idea of.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Sky falling on my noggin bad kind of feeling. Man, I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna use Quap to download Nikkei. Well, you could also use BlueStacks as well. You could also use that if you could even run it. But granted, I think BlueStacks is the PC only joint. So if you wanted mobile, I mean, do what's necessary. I don't think it's available today, ain't it?
Osmanthus wine.
Nope, it's not available right now. PC can't even run a single fan at the moment. 2023 will be awesome. 2023 will be awesome, they said. Everything will start fine, they said. Well, just for them. Just for them. They were only referring to themselves. Not so much for everyone else. If that makes sense. Hang on a sec. Hang on a moment. Wait a minute. Well, I could do that, actually. I could do that. How much do I even have, though? I legit have no idea how much I have here. Surely not much, though. Well, regardless though, like it's not. I mean, honestly though, it's not like my year wasn't exactly like the great. Ain't exactly starting off great either. I mean, I heard that some of my family members have died recently. That's what I heard. So it's possible that sometime next week that I will have to attend a funeral. Like there's a high likelihood that I'll have to attend that. And then the thing is, I have no idea when that will be. So I'm gonna have to keep my eyes and ears and all that. People think all problems just magically disappear at 1100. I know, right? Yeah, if that's the case, then COVID wouldn't even exist. But it still does.
Gather!
Here comes the catch.
The Temple of Wisdom. This may hurt a little.
Now you shall perish.
Hey, easy. So how many of this do I have? 4. All right. This is definitely going to take a while. Another problem that we want problems to disappear is that they get worse and multiply out of nowhere. Yep, to a point where we least expect it.
How's everything going with your thesis?
Hey, to be honest, I don't feel the mood is go to work tomorrow, and the dude wants me to give it to him in 3 days. In 2 days, I'll be half a day at work, so no time. The phone you meant.
I should be able to publish it next month. A few days ago, I was worried that I'd have to stop my work on it. Thankfully, that didn't come to pass.
Well, Azar was one of your thesis advisors. Honestly, I was afraid that you might have gotten dragged down as well. How did things get settled?
The newly appointed acting Grand Sage reviewed all of our projects and gave us permission to continue our research.
Acting Grand Sage? That sounds like a new thing.
Yeah, I heard that selecting new sages has been taking some time, so he's just filling in. But it's all thanks to him that our research results weren't jeopardized. Once my paper is published, I'm definitely giving myself a long vacation and getting some much-needed rest. Mondstadt sounds like a good idea.
Oh, Mondstadt, you say? Okay, well, okay, bye-bye then.
They're really out of their minds, making Alhaitham the acting Grand Sage?
Basically a case of someone else's problem becoming my problem. They should have been more careful with the phone, to be honest.
Take it easy, Professor. I'm puzzled as well. Just going by qualifications, you're one of our most preeminent scholars. I don't know why they picked a stripling like him.
Fool! Do you think I'm angry because I wasn't chosen for the position? No! It's because I don't understand why they chose him!
Hey, man, don't raise your voice here. Bruh.
He was one of my students, but he rarely attended class. When I asked him about it, he retorted that self-study was better use of his time.
What? What was that voice? Self-study. What the hell? The friggin' delivery.
What brazen arrogance! Misery of miseries! For the academia to have him as the acting grand sage?
I don't know why, but the way that he said it, like the way that this actor portrayed this character, reminds me of Fable, a friggin' Fable of all games. I just found it so funny. Everyone planning to vacation at Mondstadt. They all gangsta till the Volin starts another hurricane, and that is the best case scenario. Alhaitham being a problem child, clearly.
Professor, don't get so worked up. I'll go get you some water.
Psst. Want to hear a secret? I've heard the new acting Grand Sage is from Haravatat.
Really? Who is it?
Someone named Alhaitham. Never met him myself, but he's a real hot topic right now. Lots of things being said about him. Hard to tell what's true and what isn't, though. There's also a Vahumana scholar who's been in the spotlight recently. They say that he's a likely pick to be one of the next sages.
Oh, is he teaching any courses? Maybe we should drop by.
Wow. News of Alhaitham being the acting Grand Sage sure spread fast. Some people don't know who he is, though. Guess he's less famous than Paimon thought.
This guy gives Dr. Barnaby from Dead Rising a run for his money in terms of ham. True though.
Some people are saying good things and others bad. Especially that old guy just now.
Okay.
Hey, are you okay? You don't look too good.
Why did the music just stop?
The Matra.
The Matra?
I'm Ilias. I have to talk to a Matra about something important.
In the state you're in? You shouldn't push yourself. Why don't you tell us what happened and we'll pass on your message to a Matra?
No, I have to tell them myself. They are the only ones I could trust. Sorry, can you lend me your arm? This is an important matter. Failure
Also,
is
OST in a
an
new
option.
desert area is amazing. I haven't actually given a good listen to it myself, but I don't doubt the quality. I do not doubt. There is no doubt in my mind that the quality would slap.
Since you put it that way,
I mean, ever since Inazuma, I just stopped doubting. Hell, even before that, I'd say like around the time when Dragon Spine was out, like I have just no doubts at all.
We promised to take him to a Matra, but we don't know that many, do we? Oh, wait, Sino should be back at the Academia. Let's go find him.
The OST slaps. Pass by in the arena.
Hey there. Excuse us, but is Sino at the Academia?
You two look familiar. Are you friends of Mahamatra Sino? I'm afraid he's out on a mission right now.
Damn it, man!
But if you'd like, I can pass whatever message you might have on to him.
We ran into this guy by the gates, and he seems really eager to speak with the Matra. It sounds like something urgent.
Oh? If you don't mind, why don't you tell me about it first?
I don't trust you!
Siraj.
Siraj. That name sounds familiar. Isn't he a Vahumana researcher?
Vahumana researcher?
Yes, one of their most renowned, in fact. I hear he's as daring as he is intelligent. There are rumors he'll become Vahumana's next sage. But please continue, good sir. What about Siraj?
Ooh. This music.
I want to report him for conducting a dangerous experiment. He kidnapped me, tied me up, and took me to that horrible cave. Experimental equipment everywhere. I ran as fast as I could, a little slower, and he would have caught me.
There's no rush. Please, take your time. What kind of experiments was he conducting? Where is this cave?
Human experiments?
I don't remember.
Huh? You can't remember?
All I remember is Siraj walking towards me, and then my head started feeling weird. It's like a nightmare that I can't recall. I just know that that place is dangerous and that they must be stopped. Oh, I heard they conduct business in the tavern. We have to hurry.
Even if what you say is... All right. I'll have some of my colleagues look into Siraj. But before that, I would like to administer the Matra lie detector test.
You think I'm lying?
Please don't take it the wrong way. This is just standard protocol.
We need to be sure you ain't BSing us.
Sorry, but can you two wait out here a little while?
Even Blue Archive worse.
We'll be back soon.
Even Blue Archive? What the hell? You wait somewhat longer than expected. There he is! Alhaitham.
Alhaitham?
Let me bring you up to speed. First things first, Ilyas passed the lie detector test.
But Nikkei? Nah, M8I assets too demanding.
This indicates that what he said is highly credible. As such, we've decided to launch an investigation based on the leads he provided. Per protocol, this matter was reported to Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. After hearing about it, he left a message for Mahamatra Sino and then asked to join the investigation.
Huh. It's kind of weird for you to be working with the Matra. Is there a special reason?
You're overthinking things. My interest was piqued is all.
Really? I'm surprised you have this much free time. In that case, let's join in as well, shall we, Traveler?
It's already against protocol for Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham to participate in this investigation. As for you two... Oh, never mind. After all, you were the ones who brought Ilyas here. I'll allow you to accompany us, but you have to promise to keep everything confidential.
No promises!
Don't you worry. Our lips are sealed.
Alright, in that case, I'll fill you in on what we know so far. Ilyas claimed that Siraj will be conducting some business with a Kasharawar researcher at the tavern. This is one of his few clear memories. It seems he stumbled upon this information while escaping. Incidentally, Siraj isn't at the academia right now. He applied for long-term off-site research 1 month ago. It's close to the time that Ilyas had given, so we've decided to head to the tavern and investigate any suspicious persons.
Oh, by the way,
That's
Emil,
right.
you said that there was also
Prepare to head
good
out.
news as well.
You two, do as you will.
What was the good news?
Oh, come on! We already said that we're coming!
Like, I don't think he ever mentioned it. Alright, let's see here. I just glide our way over there. I'll be blabbing the second the second I left the building. I would not trust you with a secret. That's for sure.
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham.
Looks like you haven't read any memos lately. The new Academia decree clearly states that even a sage doesn't have the authority to interfere with the Matra's actions during an ongoing investigation. If your superior were here, he wouldn't be asking me what to do. Instead, he'd be telling me to stay out of the way.
You're right. Understood. Then please wait here as we lock down the perimeter and search for suspicious persons. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, I'll have to trouble you with the protection of our primary witness.
Sure. Though I'd rather he just protect himself.
Well, you have a vision, he doesn't. Checkmate. Good news, mostly about the new phone and most of the data being successfully transferred. Mostly.
You're the same as ever. Casually ignoring people just like you did back at Aru Village.
Well, I guess it's better than nothing.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the question.
Not all apps transferred.
Besides, I need him to understand my position clearly. Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers. That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Why is this complicated.
This is why I was against becoming the acting Grand Sage from the very first. Titles and rank inevitably make a lot of things more troublesome than usual.
Excuse me, acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my mind, and I need to know the answer no matter what. Have we met before?
As long as Genshin works on my phone, I don't need to get a new one, but I miss the new phone feeling. I mean, I already had that. It's like, again.
No. I have no recollection of ever meeting you.
Haha, I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
Really? A misperception, perhaps. Or...
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Ooh.
Siraj?
No, it's the Ksharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Hey, man.
Acting Sage Alhaitham? Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the acting Grand Sage?
What's that voice?
What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
Huh.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
I mean, it's not the worst thing I've heard, Layla, but,
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
Oh, there we go, there we go. That's better, that's better. Meanwhile, I miss the old phone feeling. I hate that I had to use an A13. Hang on a second, hang on a second. Personally, I don't miss my old phone. Because my old phone used to be this. Pretty friggin' bulky. I mean, I don't hate the phone. Like, I don't necessarily hate it. It's just that it's so unnecessarily large. Because I mean, back in the day, I thought this was a good idea.
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in our project.
You guys know about the Eminence in Shadow? I think that's the first time I heard about it. My old phone is P9 Lite. Don't miss it. Mostly because the guy who broke his phone is now as broke as Zhongli.
He contacted me in private and said that he'd pay a large sum of mora if I was willing to put some aside for him, under the pretense of them being defective parts. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern earlier today to do the trade. I sure didn't expect to get stood up, or run into you.
It's an anime.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information, so he intentionally didn't show up. Whatever the case, it seems that this lead ends here. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No, he's all yours. But I'd like to borrow Ilyas for a while.
Ah.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia.
Looks like he's got a game.
We're not planning to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front. However, I am curious.
A newer anime, Isekai. So instead of buying another phone, he wants his old phone back.
I've
Some
read
of that screwed up, though.
regarding amnesia, and I'd like to try restoring his memories.
I see. We'll be returning to the academia then.
Follow me.
Find a quiet place.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Ugh, that means we're stuck. Alhaitham, are you serious about seeing things through?
I was hoping to sleep well today,
I'm
so much for that.
that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Paimon has no clue. Hey, do you know?
Do you know, Siraj?
Yes. We were classmates.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth. But I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with. For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution.
It's kind of what we've kind of touched upon with the Tainari story quest.
From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the academia. My opinion was that Siraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical
Paimon got roasted
components.
like the emergency food she is.
He's most likely
roasted
trying to
emergency
circumvent the
food. That's
rules
what
and
it
conduct
is.
his experiment in secret.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him. Ilias, can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded in a thick mist.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress. However, these
honestly, I was
memories
about to say
aren't
something
truly
related
lost,
to
but
Persona
merely
4.
sealed away. They can now try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how
This load
hard
shedding
I
is slowly
try.
driving me crazy.
But I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
And the second thing? What's the second thing?
I can't remember. Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Siraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
I'm also just gonna say this as an aside. Alhaitham's voice is weirdly soothing. I actually do like his voice a bit.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry, we'll help you get them all back.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I don't know how to describe it. I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. And my head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what clarity I do have right now.
Hey, it's no problem. We barely did much, but we'll take that as a compliment.
Now, I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
I hope Hu Tao gets a special demo just like Ayaka and Xiao. I do wonder though, because I mean, here's the thing. I don't think I'll be summoning for Alhaitham because after seeing what Dia is capable of doing in a dream that I had a couple days ago, I think I might be skipping over this guy's banner. I might be skipping over Alhaitham's banner, but I am curious. Maybe he's one of those characters where I might want to consider getting him when his rerun banner appears. Who knows? Who knows? And Girls Frontline did transfer. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. Okay, first things first. First things first. The dreams you have must be very nice. Unfortunately, it's at 144p, so it's not exactly the greatest quality, but it's better than nothing. You know what I mean?
There have been many poorly written applications lately.
Checking Folklore's dream right now. Hold up, though. Hold up. What the hell? Okay, he kind of styling a bit. He kind of styling. Like, just kick that blade of his. Bam. We got a badass here. Okay, I need to read. I need to read what the hell this guy does. Okay, so that's fine. I get that one. Rushes forward, dealing dendro damage to a nearby opponent when the rush ends, causing a chisel light mirror to form. Holding the skill will cause it to behave differently. The hold enters aiming mode to adjust the direction of Alhaitham's rush attack. When this skill is unleashed, Alhaitham will generate a chisel light mirror. If there are no mirrors, he will generate one mirror. I dream about Dia as well. If only I wasn't already invested in Hu Tao. Well, better to have a plan than no plan. When he possesses mirrors, Alhaitham's normal charge and plunging attacks will be converted to dendro damage. This can't be overridden. When attacks of the aforementioned kind hit opponents, the Chisel Light Mirrors will unleash a projection attack that deals AoE dendro, based on the number of mirrors on the field. A total of 3 can exist at once. Light mirrors will disappear one after the other over time, and will disappear when Alhaitham leaves the field. Removal interval. So 4 seconds. So definitely 4 seconds then. He's still more or less copy pasta Kaching though. He likes being on field and he's DPS. I kind of got that. I kind of got that impression when reading his description here. So far, no luck getting any 4 or 5 stars in Genshin. 1 Yao Yao constellations raising pity. Well, you don't have to wait too long about Yao Yao, because right now she should be available through the free 4-star thing. Okay, what about this? Creates a particular bardic field that deals multiple instances of AoE dendro damage. If Chisel Light Mirrors exist when this ability is unleashed, all such mirrors will be consumed and increase the number of damage instances dealt. 2 seconds after this ability is unleashed, if 0, 1, 2, 3 mirrors were consumed, Alhaitham will generate 3, 2, 1, 0 new mirrors in return. Okay. When Alhaitham's charged or plunging attack hits opponents, they will generate 1 Chisel Light Mirror. This effect can be triggered once every 12 seconds. Each point of Alhaitham's elemental mastery will increase the damage dealt by projection attacks and particular field. The field fetters the Mena by 0.1%. Damage of the aforementioned abilities can be increased by a maximum of 100% this way. Okay, so it's got to be elemental mastery then. Then weapon ascension, double the product. Neat. Wish I could get Yao Yao, but any wish I do now is very likely to be a 5-star. Yeah, you're better off saving it. But again, you could get Yao Yao through the event, through the Lantern Rite event. As long as you actively participate in it. Okay.
By royal decree.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
Let's dance.
As you wish, Mainfoil. The brat.
How bold.
I'll protect us. Odds revealed.
Okay, he kind of a beefy boy. He kind of a beefy boy. Try it again. Try it again.
Flicker.
Ready, steady, go! Shadow Raven!
Scatter. Here you are.
Let the show begin.
Okay, to be honest, I'm on 50-50 territory anyway. I don't care about the next 5 stars except Folklore. Zhongli rerun with Baiju and Lenny and Lynette. And maybe Mika and Kave. Mostly want the 4 stars. I do every event, and like anyone to miss Lancer's right. But fair enough. That's fair. That's fair. Mika's polearm, bow, and catalyst user. Honestly, it feels like, as far as I'm aware, it looks like he may or may not. I mean, I'm sure that he has like some. He probably uses like a pole. Like, I'm sure that he does use a polearm, but it feels weird that he mixes up his shit. Where the hell did the audio go? Eh? Excuse me, game? Did that game get a crash? Heard that Mika can lift like Shenhe. Really? Reconnecting to server. What the hell was that? What the hell? What? Okay, game. All right. All right, game. Don't know what the hell just happened there, but okay. So basically, Child mixed with Hazo, but Cryo. Now, from what I've heard, he may or may not be a good enough support for a certain Mondstadt character. Don't think about it. It happened to me once. All right, shit.
Stabilize.
Gotcha.
Grow.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Share my knowledge. Committed to memory.
There we go. Vengeance support is best support. So again. So I've heard. Things could change between now and then. So for now, just where the hell am I going? Layla, am I a joke to you? It's funny though, because Layla is also a pretty good support too, but for some godforsaken reason, I just can't with her somehow. And it's less to do, and it has like nothing. It has like barely much to do with with her voice or her character or anything like that. I just it's fine. Layla is fine at what she does. Right in. Ditto. Honestly, though, like, okay, but for real, though, Raiden is, like, best to support for Eula. No question. Okay, here we are. Nice painted on mustache.
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilias. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilias, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled. Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application.
Layla made the AFK team strat work. Raiden, Nahida, and Kokomi low effort demolished with her. Also, Layla has best 4-star character design. She reminds you of a Pokemon. Jigglypuff. I see that. I can see that.
He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
No paycheck. Get your ass to work.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least.
That actually wasn't that far off from what I said.
Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
I have no objections.
Okay, look for Chandra. I'll take that book. Not like anyone's using it right now. Okay, Chandra is somewhere below, so why don't we go do a slight shortcut. There you are.
Ilias? Long time no see. What can I do for you?
I heard that you canceled your research project, so I'm just here to ask you why.
Oh, that, it's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Oh, don't mind me. Please, continue.
Well, with the downfall of the Sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do.
Good thing the comment didn't disappear. Misclicked.
No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new Sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files ever again?
I know, it's like having an air fryer. Like you get a taste of what like not so greasy food tastes like, and then you kind of just don't want to go back to it again.
There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the mental heavy lifting. All we have to do is focus on our assigned tasks.
Oh boy. Guy's got a morb.
Ilias? What's wrong?
My head. It hurts. I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me as he approached. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module. Like a worker bee in a beehive.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution.
Path of evolution.
Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the overmind. This overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members based on their assigned number. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the rapid exchange of information within the collective.
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization. Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together? Paimon thinks that sounds horrible.
It kind of sounds like a hive mind of sorts.
It's just as Alhaitham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as being responsible for everyone's basic needs.
Well, to be fair, I don't think it's a hive mind in the sense that, like, I forgot the bots. I forgot the bots. Hold on. Hold up. The Geth. There we go. They don't work in the same way as the Geth in Mass Effect, where the Geth in Mass Effect is kind of like a huge hive mind. Even though like a lot of them are divided, they share the same mind. Whereas with this one, they do have a shared task, but they don't have. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they have they share the same mind. Like, they don't share the same mind, but they have a task that needs to be followed by the controller. I think that's what I'm kind of getting at.
Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. Siraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that the hive would soon be complete.
Oh no, then we gotta hurry! We have to stop him before it's complete!
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where the cave is. I'm really sorry.
Hey, don't be sorry. You're at least trying, dude.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However, Something doesn't seem right. Some details don't add up.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
Oh, that's supposed to mean Alhaitham?
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Huh? Do you know something?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special, though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki. If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
Alright, to the pavilion we shall go. What the hell is this? Alright, hang on a second, hang on a second. Why, oh why, oh why? In a second, folks. Alright, there we go. Okay, where were we? It's gotta be up here, right? Close. Right there. Hey there.
Are you Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
What the fuck? Why would you say it like that, though?
Ilyas?
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Are you playing dumb with me?
Excuse me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done? Or are you using the acting Grand Sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest loners teaming up. What a terrible thought.
The hell you mean?
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project. I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. I refused because I thought that rank was too low. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Damn.
Ilyas is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh. Just how many people did Siraj have his eyes on?
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power.
Is it true, though?
Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
At most, jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using a single criterion.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused, and that was the end of it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Please, wait, I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
I swear, I don't remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his memories.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye then.
And she's gone. She doesn't seem to like you very much. Do you really not remember anything?
I really don't. But after she said that, I've had this heavy feeling in my chest. I guess I did something really horrible.
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere.
I mean, it sounds big enough. Sure.
Would you like me to look into it?
Yes, please.
All right. Then let's return to the House of Dana. We've spent enough time here, and you should go and get your paycheck.
Okay, so next we should go where? That way? Down there? Playing Nikkei right now? All right. Is it via the app that you mentioned earlier?
Let's split up for now. Ilyas, you go and deal with that.
Someone said something about collecting a paycheck? Where? Yeah, because he needs to collect the point of collecting the paycheck is just so he can send the money to his family member. I don't remember if it was sister or a cousin or anything like that. But there's like a few things that this character remembers because he lost his memory, and one of the few things that he does remember is just this. It's just getting a paycheck and then giving some of it to one of his family members. That's all that he does remember. But in order to get that paycheck, he needs to finish up with a little bit of work, and then he'll get that paycheck, and then we'll do what we need to do with that. Old phone? Oh, okay.
We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilyas. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'm ready. No matter what I've done, I'm ready to face it. I'll also try my best to remember anything else related to Siraj. We'll put an end to all of this.
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
Ride the elevator to the House of Dana. All right. Just doing dailies? Okay, doke. Damn, how high up is this friggin' thing? There we go. How the hell did you get here before me?
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
Nice chair. Right, let's go ahead and check some of this out. About the ghost of Pardis Dai. There are witnesses that say there is a mysterious shadow wandering around Pardis Dai at night. The investigation found nothing suspicious, and the case was closed. Nice. There are many vacancies for sages, and the number of suspicious people spreading various news in Sumeru City has increased significantly recently. The Core of 30 are looking into recruit for surveillance to ensure the city's peace and stability. Blah blah blah. All right. Well, nope. It's my seat now, fool. It's my seat now. Ah, damn it. The Rataris Darshan has also had an abundance of weirdos. Recently, there is a new rumor that a student has the ability to write the Heaven Sent thesis. The circumstances are still under investigation.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
Okay, well, at least it's teleporting us automatically over there. Good.
What have I done?
This file indicates that you were once commended by the Academia for your courage and sense of justice. You were considered a hero.
Huh? Me?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported him. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your instructor was brought to justice by the Matra. This incident caused quite the commotion, and the Academia sent you a commendation.
Oh boy!
What is it? Are any memories coming back to you?
That's not... What he just said was not the whole story, I feel.
No, it's just... my head feels like it's being ripped apart again. It hurts. Did I seriously do that? Then why?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but it does make me feel more confident about the situation I'm in.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck to his sister. Come on!
Oh, he's got the paycheck already? Yeah, go to Gandharvaville. I could do that. After I do this. I could do that after I do this. Only because, well, future-proofing. Future-proofing. My head. Ow.
Shine down!
Grow!
This is order. Solidify.
Illusion shattered!
This may hurt a little.
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down! Here comes the catch.
Yeah, committed to memory.
There we go. Man, so far so good. Not bad, not bad, not bad. All right, back to our scheduled programming. Is doing things in between it just so the boss can refresh. Okay, here we are.
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Damn, it's raining.
Ilias, what are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell us.
Damn, who's that? A Shara? For an NPC, she looking kind of good. Ish. Oh, God.
Ilias, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Just a minor headache. I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the Academia. We've even been receiving threat letters.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the Academia. You can always come back home.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilias doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
That was weird. Just stopped and went to the beginning of the stream randomly. Weird.
Hey, that's enough, you two. Ilias isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Ilias, let's find somewhere to talk.
Ilias' sister brings you to a quieter place.
How's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here. It's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters, well, they're mom and dad. Maybe they just want you to conform a bit more.
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? After the incident, Ilias? What's wrong?
Ah, I see. I remember now. Don't worry, I remember now.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision. But Mom, Dad, and I just want you to be happy. I don't care if you're a hero or not. I just want you to enjoy life and relax more.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Are you a friend of his?
Something like that.
More so these two. My name is Alhaitham, and this is the Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, that rings a bell. At any rate, I feel more at ease knowing that my brother has friends.
Yay.
Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Right now, I'm having Drake and Alice shenanigans in Nikkei. Oh, yeah?
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, I'll get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilias.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes, I do.
Ooh.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Drake is best rabbit villain. You're telling me.
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I really meant was a sense of loathing.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I dislike to that extent. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
It'd be great if I could think like you. But first things first, I remember where Siraj's cave is now. I'll take you there.
How convenient!
Really? That's great! Paimon remembers that you said there are 2 things that you had to do. We've only checked off 1, right? What about the other one? Are we not gonna do that first?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
You're right. Let's head out.
Okay, that's fair enough. And it's all the way over there. Right there. It's now it's only a matter of where in the hell do we go from here? Never mind, I found it.
This is the place.
The way she dodged Alice's clothing choices were hilarious. Yeah?
So well hidden. But there's nothing spooky about it.
I'm assuming you're referring to like some quests that were available through, not through the thing. I'm assuming via the outpost. Outpost stamina events. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, honestly though, I would not know about Alice though, because I do not have her, so I would not know at all. So though, nice to hear. Speaking of which, I managed to get 2 more characters. Ever since the time that that we talked about it.
Are you sure it's still a work in
And
progress?
one is Emma, and the other one, I believe, Maxwell. I managed to get those 2 now.
Ilias?
And because of them, now I managed to get up to 50 plus.
Huh?
Sometimes I forget this is live and I just lurk. How do you forget this is live?
I don't sense him nearby.
Did he get separated from us? Should we
Bruh.
turn around and look for him?
There's no need for that. Let's keep moving.
Alright. We'll continue in and see if he catches up to us.
Because I'm tired. Okay, fair enough. honestly. Oh boy, what the hell? Congrats. Thanks.
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application, and whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud,
Again,
that'd
are
be
you
the end of
serious?
the project.
Bruh.
Too many people would be affected.
Hold on a second. In a sec. There we go. Just gonna keep that over there.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you. He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right! Why are you putting up with this?
A lot of people warn me to not say anything, and I think they have a point. This is just how things are. All I want is to graduate without any problems. It's okay. He's at least paying me.
Half a year
Hey,
of your
better than
time
nothing,
and
man.
effort. Countless all-nighters and casual threats and insults. All for a measly 20,000 mora? He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
Damn.
What's the matter?
I think I saw a glimpse of Ilya's past.
You could
Elias's
be
past.
this whole time and you never told Paimon?
At a restaurant with the wardress duo. Ooh.
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now. They were probably the ones that leaked out while Ilias was connecting to the collective consciousness.
20k more is basically nothing. Yeah, I know.
Connecting collective consciousness?
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The hive has long been finished. The collective consciousness project is already complete, and Ilias is now returning to the collective.
So he tricked us.
Not entirely. Keep walking and you'll see why.
Well, if he tricked us, I don't think it would be that intentional, because he probably shares the same consciousness or whatever. Anywho. You may place the key into the card slot or retrieve... Huh? Oh! There it is. I ask for food and Uni goes to the next room. I go after her and, well, that's not food. That's me. I don't know why, but what he said it makes me think of, wait a minute, this isn't Smash Brothers, this is, well, you know. Aha, I see now. Aha! Okay, in that case, I know what to do. I know what to do. And then Mihara ambushed me from behind. I hope to God nothing. I hope to God it's not with a surprise, but from behind. Well, then again, she's not that kind of person, so.
Illusion shattered.
Gather. This might hurt a little.
Flicker.
Yeah, there we go. She wants to help Uni. Oh, she wants me to help Uni. Oh, okay. Still though, you never know with Mihara.
It's completely different from what Ilias said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Nice tree.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
Alhaitham. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
Eh, shut up, you! Right, so we're going, where are we going? That way? Or up there? And Mihara joins in. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I! We're free! Oh god, here we go. Memories! I like where that is going. Of course you do. Of course you do.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you've brought down?
You could have played hero any time. So why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
It's a shame. What happened to him? I thought he was
It's
strong.
fine, they're professionals.
Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have endured for a bit longer. But he chose now of all times
did I?
to...
Missed the Uni grab.
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. This project is done for. None of this affects
Are you sure?
at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this
Why do I get the
project to
feeling?
complete their studies? Now our futures are up in the air. If worst comes to pass, we might not be able to graduate. Do you understand now?
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for
Aha! Probably censored? Yes, it was. And now Uni grabs me from behind. Oh shit!
Hey, you're blinking out again.
So that's what it was.
What did you see this time?
Don't jump to conclusions just
And
yet.
the door closes.
Save your words for when we see him.
Oh boy. Door resurrection activated. Hang on though, hang on though. Let me go check this out. Let me check this shit out. Oh, so I guess I can collect both balls. Nice. I really like where this is going. Well, rip MC's balls. I'll say that. Really? Bruh, okay. Now imagine if that scene was from a horror, I know.
Alias, this is all very strange. Is there really no research group that will take you?
No, because he's a snitch.
Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but well, we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we? Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Huh? Getting a reputation for being too unconventional will not stand you in good stead in the long run.
I understand.
It's the dude.
You seem troubled.
The hell you wearing?
Who are you? Where are my manners? My name is Siraj.
Siraj? I've heard of you before. Do you need something from me?
The world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your fair share of trouble. After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you were ostracized and shunned. Even your family can't understand your actions. However, I'm working on some research that will help you merge into a collective. That way, your life won't be so dolorous. How about it? Wanna have a go?
Well, that's the guy. Cyclops? Yeah, Cyclops is the guy.
What did you see?
I saw Cyclops from X-Men. Damn. So Hoyoverse really is willing to do crossovers now.
Paimon can't believe it! He really did trick us! That Giga Jerk! No, Siraj is the real Giga Jerk here. Ilias is just a regular jerk.
Giga Jerk.
Ooh, Paimon's so mad! We're gonna find him, and we're gonna make him explain himself!
We shall mutilate him. Oh, shit. Different part of the world. Alright, you! Explain yourself! Joe de la Forge.
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time as Ilias. And I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that the second thing I must do occurred to me. Bring you all here. To throw off the Matra and bring Alhaitham to the Hive. That was my task as Siraj number 36.
Next thing you know, we'll be erasing Thanos from Irminsul. Imagine that.
You're already Siraj number 36? But you passed the Matra's lie detector test!
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time, even my identity and assigned responsibilities. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories. It's difficult to fool Alhaitham, so I had to create the perfect guise for myself.
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memories of its completion. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, I choose to return to that identity. Only here can I be truly free. That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back into the collective. And so, this is goodbye.
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know is Ilyas, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't think that's a reason to run away.
Do you need more time to consider, Ilyas?
Hey, who are...
That is Siraj.
The Giga Jerk.
So you're that Giga Jerk!
That's what I said.
Giga Jerk? How bold of you. Have I done something to offend you?
Yes, you did, you turbo nerd!
You!
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. Then, I recruited researchers from the academia to build a collective consciousness. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves. Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise complex mental thought. This is what they have chosen. All I've done is fulfill their wishes.
You're just trying to justify yourself!
Then I ask you, what's the difference between here and the outside?
The outside is, well, dangerous.
There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research in extreme environments while others become idle and listless. People are so obsessed with collective will that even those on the fringes will attempt to fit in after suffering setbacks.
Talked to Epinel. She asked me if I have gum in my pocket. I said I did. She called me boring, but asked me to get candy. Bond is apparently 100.
Isn't that right, Ilyas? There's no need to deny this. As it is fact, it is natural for social creatures to congregate together. And the terminus of conformity is a collective consciousness through which even an ordinary bee colony can become a powerful swarm. Replace the bees with humans, and this model becomes even more potent.
This guy reminds me of the Nahida Story Quest villain guy. Sort of. Except slightly advanced.
Welcome to the Hive, Alhaitham. You once arrogantly denied the merits of this project before the Grand Sage. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this. You don't care about the pain of others. But I didn't give up. I made my thesis.
I mean, like, in terms of theming, it's almost there. It's pretty close.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the hive.
Now I'm talking to Helm, and she has a starfish on her face. Unfortunately, I actually did access that, and well, The only thing I'm gonna say is fan artists are gonna have a field day with that.
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you guess where their inhabitants are? The answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of the plan. The plan to install me as a sage. The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind, showcasing our individual strengths as we work together. We are able to execute complex undertakings while instantaneously modifying our strategies in response to unexpected situations. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. With you out of the way, I'll use my growing influence to turn the collective consciousness into a legitimate study. The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive. No. The hive will be in control. And it will lead the academia towards a new future.
The only thing I'm gonna say is don't let the chat do this. The chat is too powerful. You have no idea what you're gonna do. You have no idea what they're capable of.
We won't let you do this!
What can you achieve with mere words? You weren't even able to change Ilyas's mind. Return to the hive, number 36.
Oh, damn! Even he turned into Cyclops.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! Look! There are lots of people out there worried about you. And you aren't an outcast. Aren't we your friends?
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? When you leave, tragedy will repeat itself. Return, number 36. You know as well as I do that comforting words don't make life any easier.
Ilias? Why?
Didn't a guy in the Heat of Story quest try something similar? He did! He did!
You two are just as arrogant as Alhaitham. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truths. But you don't realize that most people simply want easy lives.
Shin Megami Tensei Collective Consciousness give this guy CC a run for his money.
I allowed number 36 to leave the hive without his memories only because I knew he would eventually return. This proves that I know more about human nature than you do. Alhaitham, do say a word or two. I will consider them as your last.
I made those words quite clear a year ago. The model you presented was extremely unstable. No amount of garish packaging will change its fragile nature. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have been aware that the hive changed when Ilias returned to this collective consciousness of yours.
What?
What's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery requires energy to operate. That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan to eliminate me. However, when Ilias returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members. This includes his perception of me.
Yeah, because he mentioned earlier, well, Ilias mentioned earlier that he was a little like miffed about Alhaitham, but at the time he didn't understand why. And after getting to know Alhaitham a little more, he had this idea of like he thought that the more he got to know him, the more he thought, maybe he ain't such a bad guy after all. Like he's a good guy. He's a good guy. And I guess those thoughts and feelings were transferred over to the collective.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
And now those thoughts and feelings are conflicting with the collective consciousness.
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will give rise to new conflict.
So that's it. Wait, so you knew that Ilias would return to the hive? And then you pretended to keep him around just to fool Siraj. Wouldn't expect any less from you, Alhaitham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take that opportunity to... wait. It's back to normal already.
Shit.
Alhaitham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Did you really think that your little scheme would be enough to destabilize the hive?
So much for 4D chess.
Ilias's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but such a meager drop cannot give rise to waves. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it. Allow me to show you what makes the collective consciousness so formidable.
So many monsters. Where did they come from? And something feels off about them.
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even so, they are part of it. Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved, much like soldiers who have undergone strict training. Now then, drown in endless waves of monsters. You will all pay for your ceaseless arrogance.
I shall cease your bitching.
Hey, Alhaitham? Your plan didn't work, so what do we do now?
Well, you get to be on the sidelines, we get to do the work.
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some time for the recipient to receive it. You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance in front of us.
Well, alright. Paimon doesn't know how you get so confident, but we'll hold them off for as long as we can.
Alright.
solidify.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Pride and Prejudice.
Busted. There is no escape.
Alhaitham isn't that bad of a person.
You see? That is the will of the collective.
You sure about that? Oh, great. Tigers. Oh, my.
Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work. An external anomaly cannot shake the collective's stability.
Quietly now. Illusion shattered.
Make yourselves at home.
Ow, dickhead.
He won't hold out for much longer.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong at the Academia. The Matsu.
What's going on? What's with this sudden influx of information? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
Ah, shut the hell up.
Things are about to get dicey. Busted. Illusion shattered.
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
Oh boy.
Was there error in our judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among us. He is number one. His judgment is the optimal.
There we go. We're done. We're done. A cutscene time.
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out?
Yeah, aren't you the genius here?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable.
I destroyed...
The Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before
I destroyed your collective consciousness with facts and logic!
Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not
You're
over yet.
already dead.
I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
I wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down the list.
Siraj is a liar!
This isn't what we agreed to.
I should be the one in your position!
God damn. Get destroyed with facts and logic. What?
The Hive shut down.
What the? Excuse me, game? Yo, you just showed. It was only up for a split second, but I just saw the antagonist and Alhaitham stacked on top of each other for a split second. How did that just happen?
What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions.
Well, that kind of ruined the tension.
For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions, but he ultimately followed the collective consciousness's judgment.
When individualism ruins sheepiness. Yep. Sheepishness. My bad.
This system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotions.
Selfish desires. The very human aspect.
The disturbance that Ilias caused wasn't for naught. It made the collective question the Overmind.
Setbacks in the plan further amplify doubt, which diminishes the Overmind's influence. This inevitably causes the collective to generate negative emotions.
Apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative emotions can be very well hidden, as humans generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication. But in the hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. Of course, what I said to Ilias was the trigger for all of this.
That's true.
A few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
Words, facts, and logic. That's all you need in Twitter.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. Even back then, you knew that Ilias was the bait all along. But how did you know? Since when?
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you are intelligent and disciplined. You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you.
Alhaitham.
Also
Yep,
won't
exactly,
leave any mistake
exactly.
without a resolution.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant look in your eyes.
Well, it comes with a unique design. Like, that helps. That really helps a lot.
You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being a genius. Nobody likes being treated like that.
Are you sure about that? Because you didn't seem to mind that when you were at the top.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you, someone who doesn't fit in. However, I've never placed myself on a pedestal. I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about winning and how others perceive you.
You mean to say that I'm the arrogant one here?
I mean, to be fair, you were at a higher level than all of us combined.
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotionally fragile.
Now, get the F back down, Elon.
You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as one of your kind.
Regardless, I have lost. You can take me back to the academia and stand trial.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description.
My job description is execution. Oh yeah, we do that now.
I'm just an ordinary
You guys got
staff
censored?
member. I believe it is the General
Let's see.
Mahamatra's duty to escort you away.
The council shall judge that. Let me see here. Nine times out of 10 is very likely. Let me see. Yes, you did. I just murked his ass with the power of mathematics. That's true. That's true, though. Math. Hey, Sino's here.
What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Okay.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait, what do you mean you left a letter? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon first saw you, Arav said that you had left a letter for Sino. So you really did know that something was up with Ilias from the start! You lied to us too!
I kind of see it as the way Kaya did it when we first met him. That's on you, Paimon. That's on you.
It'd be best if you didn't spout nonsense. I never employed any mode of trickery on you.
You tell him, Alhaitham. You tell him. You tell her.
By the way, I came across some information at the Academia a few days ago. If you practice the method discussed therein, your vision may improve. Do you need it?
Seriously? This guy. By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia. We can't let those jerks get away.
Unless they were already taken care of.
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons, and we've already arrested many of Siraj's associates.
As you should.
This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver. Everything went as you predicted, Alhaitham.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the arrests to you all. See you.
Okay, bye then.
And off he goes. There still are a lot of test subjects here, so let's stick around for a while.
Talk to test subjects. Alright then.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand Sage? What came over me? How could I do something like this?
We were accomplices without knowing it. But I'm afraid that Alhaitham might pressure the Matra into giving us heavier sentences. Whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to offend him. It seems our future at the Academia will be full of uncertainties.
Yeah, you really shouldn't be shitting on him if he has that high of authority, so to speak. He says he doesn't, but I mean, he's up there.
We can discuss the future later.
Whether he likes it or not.
Leaving the collective left me with a strange sense of guilt. I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first, since he wasn't well known. All the opinions I heard about him were negative, though. Siraj made us hate Alhaitham, and we blindly accepted that hatred and thought of him as a bad person. From how things look, we've done a lot of irrational things.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Alhaitham?
No! You do it yourself!
Sure, Paimon will help you tell Alhaitham. But whether he chooses to forgive you is up to him.
You be adults and face him!
It's okay. No matter what he chooses, apologizing will make us feel slightly better. If he chooses to remember this, we're prepared for our punishment.
Done with Nikke for now? Alright.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they all duped? We can ask Alhaitham about that later.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36. Yet, my life as Ilyas goes on. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth. But I didn't have the courage then. So in the end, I lost my sense of justice. But I also wasn't able to conform.
Ilyas?
Don't be sad. I'm the one who deceived you. However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. The moment the hive collapsed, an idea popped into my head.
I'm done with this whole being awake thing. It's exhausting.
I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined. Understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps one day I could be just like Alhaitham and not care about what anyone else thinks.
So you're gonna grow up to be like a loner, like Shadow the Hedgehog.
You can do it. Paimon believes in you.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. I'm one of the primary suspects in the case, so I'll have to receive my due punishment. Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister? I just don't want them to worry.
Sure, but if you receive a sentence, you're gonna have to explain it one way or another, dude.
Also, please apologize to Alhaitham for me. Goodbye, you two.
Okay, so long then.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all
No,
documentation.
I'm telling everyone.
and destroy the system.
I mean, I would too. I would too.
I brought bandages and hemostatics.
Oh, Sino. You shouldn't have. Although the last time someone brought bandages to someone, it didn't exactly end well for them.
Paimon's fine. Just a little tired.
Get some rest. Alhaitham is probably waiting for you at the entrance. Go see him when you're done here. Watch out for any of Siraj's associates who might still be in hiding. If you encounter anything you can't take care of, come find me at the academia.
Okay. You stay safe too, Sino. Let's go meet up with Alhaitham.
Alright. Get the chest! Get the chest! There we go. Oh, there he is.
The matter's settled. We can return now. I actually thought it would have been settled sooner. This took much longer than I expected. Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions.
Yes, I'm
I
quite
respect
curious.
your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now, so I'm not going to field any questions.
Wow.
Hey, we're not your colleagues.
You couldn't tell that was an excuse just now?
Well, obviously. What? Who the hell was gonna fall? Who the hell was gonna fall for that?
You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Siraj's secret base.
See ya.
Okay then. He's like, Alhaitham is basically like, well, unfortunately, I can't answer any questions right now. My pinky toe, I actually got hurt a little bit. I need to get that healed right now. This dude's like, nah, I don't think I will. I won't answer any questions here. So long, see you in God knows what other patch.
Hold it right there.
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject.
Don't
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Just like me, for real, for real.
You'll know when we get there.
We're going to your house? Be still my heart, I'm not ready for this. Copy. Oh, be still my heart. I don't Lumine be like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. like everything's going too fast. Enter the home.
Is this your home?
Nice place you got here.
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Hey, it's that one guy.
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh? Who are they?
Hey, man. Sorry, we're just crashing in. How's it hanging?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously guests.
You're not from the academia, are you?
Does it look like we're from the academia? No, we're not.
I'm unsure she's seen you before. You're that person from that time in that one place.
Don't copy my saying.
Wait, what? Oh, you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Oh, you guys are roommates!
I thought you were a married couple.
Yes, yes we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home.
He took Lumine to his home and his
You
roommate
all
is
chat in the
there.
meantime.
Oh boy. And there's 2 sofas, beds, I can't tell. This is gonna be a freaky Friday.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal, Alhaitham?
I thought we had something special.
Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
Is he really that much of a loner? I mean, yes.
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right? You know, with his temperament and stuff.
But aren't you his friend?
I wouldn't say friends exactly.
With the way that he said it, I don't care who says what or what he says. They lovers. They lovers. Otherwise, why would he say it like that? Why would he say it like that?
Okay, well, we used to be, but we're not anymore.
Oh, okay, so you're into that then. Okay, look, I get it.
Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh.
Kaveh,
I'm sorry
there
to
we
have
go.
met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
All right, Raphael.
You seem like
I just
you
go search
got
up this
a lot
doujin.
going on. So maybe Samora will make Paimon shut up.
I mean, what am I supposed to say here? What the hell am I supposed to say here? I mean, at least Paimon's aware.
Are you serious? How could you? Ah, of course. You're Alhaitham's friends.
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Something like that?
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
He skimmed through a few pages, but its contents are too historic to understand.
Dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead?
Man, F these books. Just give us the Spark Notes version of what the hell's going on.
Paimon wants to know, oh, how did you know about the collective consciousness's weakness?
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large lab, gathered all those people, and even tried to get rid of you!
Jesus Christ, conservative.
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether. The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the overmind and treat the other test subjects as tools.
That's way too dangerous. You're not seriously considering that, are you? 'Cause, whew.
What do you think?
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans. That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind tends to run contrary to evolution.
Huh. Paimon now.
I don't know why, but I thought of Albedo for some reason, but then I remembered that no, he's not even human. He's a homunculus.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
Hey, you're back.
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys? Are you in trouble?
We had an amazing adventure.
Sort of. We encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay?
Oh, to be more precise, they had it out for Alhaitham.
Huh. So that's how things went. Such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided, right? Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age. If you're not gonna read them, tidy them away. They don't belong there.
Well, you're my mother.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Conversational skills don't mean jack shit when those books are just sitting there.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that, are you okay?
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You don't understand anything. Stop criticizing my taste in decoration.
Kaveh seems to be upset again. Okay, there he goes. Okay, bye-bye.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave.
I blame your curiosity, Paimon.
You whisper very loudly.
I know what I said.
Oh, yeah, Paimon's been told that.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think. Oh, by the way, the other researchers apologized to you. They hope that you can forgive them.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they think of me.
Kaveh, Alhaitham, and Lumine. Still can't get that fanfic out of my head. Neither do I.
To some extent,
honestly, I'm on the same boat.
Siraj. The Matra will take this into
but
account.
Something tells me that it's the only question. You know what? I don't even want to finish that sentence. Never mind. Forget what I said.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have the courage. He apologized to you too.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come forward with the truth. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more criticism on him. Criticizing the brave only shows how weak you yourself are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Ooh, can we join?
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you?
What were you actually interested in, Alhaitham? Let's just pretend that Paimon isn't there. She's gonna... do I really want to say it? Fuck. Screw it. I will. I'll say it. So, I mean, Paimon's gonna be there. She's just gonna be the camera guy.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia because you were interested in something, right? But after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in him or his experiment.
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so many people were willing to form a collective consciousness with him. I now understand the reason.
Something to do with the current atmosphere at the Academia, I suppose.
Correct. The fall of the Sages and the shutdown of the Akasha terminals deeply affected the Academia. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right thing to do. He didn't deserve the outcome that he had received.
Paimon understands now. Oh, you're pretty serious when it comes to work, huh?
That goes without saying, Paimon.
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description. I'll do my best to take care of this mess until my resignation is approved.
Wait, your resignation?
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the Academia. Soon, I'll resign as the acting Grand Sage and go back to being its scribe. I don't think Siraj knew about that. If he had waited just a few more days before acting, I would have already resigned.
Well.
What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input, his unstable model would have collapsed for some other reason, so it makes no difference.
But why do you want to resign?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select the new sages is already underway, but this process is long and takes far too much time. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome. This job isn't something I want to spend the rest of my life doing.
Well, you have a pretty clear direction for yourself.
It's important to keep your priorities straight. Well, it's about time. You two should grab some dinner as well.
So wait, you're inviting us?
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab some yummies!
Goodbye.
See ya.
The illusions of the mob, and that's all and done. Oh god!
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell. Was he in your class?
Wait, so there's another cutscene?
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the Academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses.
This is basically the post-credits scene of Avengers films.
But even so, the Academia can't be left to you.
I see it now. Traveler is a Genshin.
Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see
Traveler's
that you have
a genius.
base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the Academia haven't gone mad, they'd know that I'm much more suited to be a sage than you.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Oh, here we go again with the painting.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be managing files again. You'll be back at rock bottom.
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Ooh.
Wait, what? How come? Why do you get special treatment?
Look at his character design. That is essentially salary worthy.
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You... I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it? I'd have been better off catching up on my work. I still have designs to finish.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that Mora.
If Traveler takes Paimon everywhere, then Paimon automatically accepts all dinner invites, so Traveler doesn't seem eager.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier. What's the point of having a boring wood carving in your house?
Hey, don't diss wood like that!
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead and hide behind your financial success if you want. But if we forget Mora for a second, do you have anything of true value to boast about?
Look at these muscles. just flex on his ass. That's all you gotta do.
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
I mean, I like his hair. Calvin's hair looks nice. I wonder if he uses Maybelline.
Artistry, for sure. You don't know the first thing about interior design. Don't go off buying random furniture unless you take me with you.
Then it's a date, Kave.
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
But why would I do that? It would just be another form of a loan, and you'd have to pay me back eventually.
Can't you just be nice and not ask for the Mora back?
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending you're not living in someone else's home. Word will get out sooner or later.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right? Tell them to keep all this a secret.
You know, if it was like a couple minutes, if it was like about 10 or 15 minutes ago, I probably wouldn't have said shit, but now that I'm seeing this, Screw it. I'm snitching. I'm snitching your ass.
There's no need to hide it so carefully. I think the truth's already out. You're such a lightweight that a few drinks at the tavern had you spilling all your beans.
What? No, it can't be.
Oh, I guess it looks like we didn't have to do much anyway. He already did the work for us. Neat.
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell.
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't
Wait, did I just,
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses.
I accidentally activated it by accident.
Can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know.
Again, that's mighty.
But my salary...
I just activated it by complete accident. My bad, my bad.
Who works himself to death just to get a smile from a...
Can I skip it?
I took time out of my day.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me.
Bruh, how was I supposed to know it was going to repeat itself?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine.
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features?
Artistry.
I like this episode of I Love Lucy, but damn, I want to go back.
Speaking of which, your friends won't sin.
There's no need to hide.
What?
All right, there we go. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. It was nice and all, but we gotta go. We gotta go. That was nice, though. That was nice. Honestly, though, I will admit the story, the entire story of the quest is it's pretty okay. Like, it's only okay. I think that I think that there might have been a little too much info dumping, especially towards the beginning and middle. But I will also admit that a lot of it is worth it if it meant we can see the interaction between Alhaitham and Kaveh. So I think towards the end of it all, I guess it was worth it. It was worth sitting through the entire story just so we can get that.
Gather. Quietly now. Illusion shattered. Game's up. Time's over.
Sharing my knowledge. Grow.
The fangirls are gonna love this quest. Oh, believe me, I know. I already have a feeling that they would love it. They'd love the hell out of that. I'll be seeing TikTok videos about those two for months. And I would not blame them. I wouldn't blame them. Okay, yeah, it sounds like you are getting sleep deprived as all hell. So why don't we end things off here, shall we? I think that's what we're gonna do. What the hell is that in the... Those fireworks? They're definitely in game. Where the hell is that coming from? Oh well. Okay, well, I may as well just take care of a thing or two here. Hang on a sec. I'm always sleep deprived. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I heard them too. Yeah, I'm not sure where the hell, where's that coming from? Currently 35. Well, 36 if you include the other one. There we go. Okay, I guess the last thing I want to do is just take care of the... Sure, we'll take care of this quest and then we'll likely wrap it up. I know I know I won't be able to end it ASAP, but yeah, you know what? I just want to follow the story a little bit just to see what's up here. I'm at 50, and I believe you're guaranteed, right? Yeah, I remember you saying that not only were you guaranteed, but I think you're pretty close. 59 with a login event. Ah, the hell.
Paimon votes we go say hi to Xiangling first. Huh? Xiangli? What a pleasant surprise meeting you here!
Oh, we always meet him here. What are you talking about, Paimon?
Oh? Why, the pleasure is all mine. As is the surprise, surely.
Probably 80 by the time Hu Tao banner comes.
It must be fate that brings us together in this place. How have you fared as of late?
Everything's been going great.
I sense you are older and wiser.
And I'm at 71 pity, guaranteed. Oh, definitely. Unless you hit hard pity.
Continue to yield valuable insights. You are too kind.
So, Xiangli, are you here to listen to stories over tea again?
I had originally planned to set out after this last round of tea. However, I had planned to take a walk to Chingsa village and gather some nascent bamboo shoots, which are currently in season. A villager there once gave me a small sample, and they possessed a most excellent flavor.
Huh? Nascent bamboo shoots? Why can't you just use normal bamboo shoots instead?
They're not the same, Paimon!
Wait, Paimon knows! Because Zhongli prefers the finer things in life, right?
Exactly.
Okay, Mr. Particular, let me guess. Ahem. The nascent bamboo shoot has a uniquely tender texture and a delicate sweet taste that its normal cousin cannot match.
An astute observation, Paimon. You know me well indeed.
Well, it's a good thing we got over that.
Lantern Rite is almost upon us, but besides the bamboo shoots, there are a few other items I have not yet procured from Director Hu's list. May I ask if you have already made arrangements for the days ahead?
Another YouTuber got a role as a character in this event. His name is Macro Meatball. I heard about that. I heard about that guy getting a role. I believe he, weirdly enough, he plays as a musician, either a musician or someone that's related to music. In which I remember, I don't know the YouTuber myself. I barely even heard about him until recently. But based on from the bit that I have heard, he's a YouTuber that has reacted to music of Genshin in the past. And I just gotta say, hey, you know what? Good on him. Good on him for getting a role like that.
Well, we were planning to use the opportunity to say hi to some of our friends, but before we were able to figure out a schedule, we ran into you.
Well then, might I invite you to imagine the sheer delight that is a soup cooked with the freshest nascent bamboo shoots in all the land. Generous cuts of pork belly and crisp, fragrant bamboo shoots placed together in the pot and left to simmer slowly for half a day.
I want to listen to ASMR based on Zhongli's voice. I'm just gonna say that. I'm already drooling.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Paimon's onto your plan. You just want to hoodwink us into fetching your bamboo for you.
I mean, it looks like it's working.
Why, I assure you, I would do no such thing. I merely wish to inform you of the freshest, most succulent and flavorful bamboo shoots one could ever hope to taste.
He's really doing this on purpose.
Let's go, Traveler. Paimon's taste buds can't take it anymore.
Ready to go when you are.
Collecting a few bamboo shoots shouldn't take too long. Paimon has got to get her hands on some of that soup.
Such fine specimens are indeed well worth the excursion. Very well. I shall leave the bamboo shoots to you. Should you have the good fortune to find some, please share them with me as well.
The character is a musician from Fontaine and the organizer of the Iridescent Tour. That thing Jinyan spoke of in GGA. Yeah, I heard. Yeah. I remember.
Time I knew he was just bamboozling us.
However, there is no need to rush. The streets of Liyue will be bustling with visitors and filled with all manner of celebrations during the festive period. By all means, go wherever your interests lead you. The nascent bamboo shoots would be but a wonderful final touch to a most exceptional feast. What an honor it would be to savor them in the company of friends.
We will check in with you later at the funeral parlor.
Enjoy your walk, young Lee.
Take care now, you two.
All right, later, Gramps. Well, not really, because you're coming with us. All right, bamboo shoots all the way to the north.
Bamboo shoot.
Oh, what the hell?
Bamboo shoot.
Bruh!
Mason.
Damn pig! I just.
Shoot. Oh, this one's only just sprouted, and it looks super fresh. Paimon thinks this is the one. These should be enough. Let's head back.
Help! Help!
Did you hear that? Someone's calling for help. It's coming from over there.
Hey! What the hell? A short and slender figure rescues a drowning man.
Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
What the hell is that accent? Anyway, here's the NPC.
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
That was scary. Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. Oh, a little girl?
She's here.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Yao Yao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Whoa, she's so well-mannered. My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Greetings.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. I came through Stone Gate intending to head towards Liyue Harbor, but then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery. And before long, I was completely lost. Just now, I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't for Miss Yao Yao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be careful.
That's an interesting accent.
Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on what's right in front of you. Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen anymore.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
Oh, are you hungry, sir?
Oh, I'll be fine.
Please, sir, it's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only natural for me to extend my hospitality to any guests who are passing through. I expect you still have quite a long journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we split them between the four of us?
Eat!
Aw, what a thoughtful kid! She even has some for Paimon! You're welcome.
Alright.
Mmm, so tasty. If only there were more.
More? You already had the some to be share.
Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing. If I'd known I was gonna run into you, I would have made a second batch. Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon.
Shut up, Paimon.
What do you think, sir? Are Liyue snacks to your taste? I wonder if they're not sweet enough.
No, they're perfect. When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling unlike these crisps.
But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way. As for Fontaine's cooking, though, it's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence Tour?
Yep. That sounds somewhat
The
familiar.
Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine. We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation. At least, all the main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals. But I have some personal reasons, too.
Uh-huh.
Well, what are they? Just tell us already.
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Okay, in that case then, I'll be right back. In that case then, I shall be right back. Because I gotta unload something. Alright, be back. Don't go anywhere. Alright, I'm back. Alright, hopefully I didn't miss anything.
Oh, I love listening to stories.
Yeah, go ahead. I just did what I have to do.
Too.
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning. The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard, even in that life and death moment. The ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning.
Well, that's a...
When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura.
Heard a rumor that in 3.5 we'll be getting an intertwined fate for every Archon quest as 1.0. Eh? If that's true. If! And only if that's true. DFM's looking good. You read my mind. You definitely read my mind. Every Archon quest. That's like... That's 10. Assuming that someone was a day one player and they played through each and every single quest so far, we're likely looking at plus 20. I don't know the specifics, mind you, but it's looking pretty likely that it's about 2022. Yeah, I think it's roughly around that much. If that's true, though. If. And only if.
Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word.
Also, this story that he's saying almost reminds me of The Little Mermaid.
My ancestor tried to run after her to give us thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer. And in the end, all he could do was to bow in thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around and made his way home. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy.
Or a mermaid.
The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called the Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow!
At its heart, is a true story.
Exactly. It may just be a legend to others, but for me, it's a real part of my family history. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants.
It might be an ongoing thing, so we'll get a fate each Archon quest we do for 1.5 onward. My issue here's the thing though. I don't know if I really believe that though. Like, is Hoyoverse really gonna be that generous? I have my doubts. But if it ends up being true, it might be an ongoing thing. I say keep eyes and ears on the ground until we see something that's actually confirmed. For now, I'm just gonna treat that as just that. Like, I have no idea if it's even gonna be real or not, or if it's gonna be that generous.
Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago. So I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth. The wish that I've spent half my life chasing after has now become something of an obsession.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet, but still, I understand how you must feel. Paimon too! It's like... imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day. But then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water, never to be seen again!
Damn, even the Traveler is getting tired of her shit.
Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
Oh, so you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself. I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animo Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Animo Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west, towards Stone Gate. A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue. So I followed their advice and made my way here.
That settles it then. It was Liyue.
Right? You get it.
Venti, you magnificent
I'd find
bastard.
someone that agrees with me eventually.
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those
Venti be up to
treasure
something.
hoarder
That's
guys
exactly
who
what I'm
scam
thinking, yeah.
gullible grannies from Chingsa village.
Ooh, the ones with the Nigerian princes?
Rex Lapis has returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well. And so on and so on.
Damn, it really does sound like those Nigerian prince scams.
Don't worry, Yao Yao. We have a lot of experience with deciphering omens and stuff.
Yep.
And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over more of, right?
Actually, to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of more on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the Statues of the Seven along the way.
Bruh.
Oh dear.
Why would you do that?
Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu?
Low key, I thought Yao Yao was voiced by Christina V for a good minute. Blythe, hey, how you been? How you been?
I don't know very many people, so I can't help.
I don't think she's voiced by Christina V though.
And the Chisu
Been
know
dead.
just about everything.
I've noticed. I certainly noticed.
If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that
No, she
lady's
isn't.
family,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
they'll
Yeah.
be the best people to ask.
Though Christina V has voiced a couple characters. Like the two of them are, as far as I'm aware, she only voiced two characters. One is Bennett, and the other one, I don't remember if it's Shig Cho. Those are the only two that I know from the top of my head. I don't know if she voiced any more characters after that. But I thought she was. Look me in the eyes and tell me she doesn't sound like Manaka from Danganronpa.
But you've
I need to
helped me
listen
so
again. I need to
much.
listen again. Hold on.
Well, I was going to take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all.
Huh. What do you know? Yeah, she does sound like it. Yeah.
You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern, right?
All right, let's head off.
All right. Well, my sincere thanks.
Bennett
to you
and Shing
all.
Cho. Yeah,
I will
those are the
never
only
forget your
those are the
kindness.
only two that I know that she voiced. But that's it.
Okay, everyone. Please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay? Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job. Oh well. Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
As you should. You're about as useful as a cheerleader. Okay, now we gotta go all the way back. Okay. Okay, great. Nah, man, she's emergency food. Fair enough. I mean, she could be a cheerleader. We're making the emergency food move a little, make her a little tender. That's all. Even she admits it. She admits it at a hangout event. Boom. Wait, which one? Which one?
Wow. Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Well,
figure it out.
You're here during
Bruh.
Lantern. It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
Great. Let's go and check it out.
Also, did you know?
I can't
What?
wait to get into
What's
the
up?
city and see it all up close for myself. The streets are
This dude is voiced by an opera singer. Actually, someone on my YouTube chat mentioned that already.
Laughter everywhere I look. It's contagious.
Yeah, like I mean, not just an opera singer, but he's
The urge to
voiced by
start
a
waving my
YouTuber.
conductor's baton.
Like I only heard about the guy just
Glad
recently,
that you're enjoying the city.
or former, I should say. His content's great. Yeah, I think I could be wrong, but he reacts to Genshin music, right? I think that was his content for that channel. If you like analysis stuff, you'll like him. In that case, I might want to check him out then. I might want to check him out. Video game music as a whole. Oh, okay. Hey, Jinyan, let's go.
Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are...
Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
Oh, you already know each other.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
If I recall correctly, now, Jonathan, I remember you saying that Jinyan was talking about the Iridescent Festival in in the in the islands. But doesn't he also wasn't it also mentioned it during the Labyrinth Warriors event? I think that was also mentioned around that time, right? Macro Meatball reacts to Genshin music, and he also streams the game more permanently recently. Ooh, okay.
Well, feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped.
What event? Yeah, the Labyrinth Warriors event back in I believe either 2.2 or 2.3. It's the one where Xinyan and Child were paired up for the event. Do you remember?
So, what brings you to leave?
I believe Xinyan mentioned something about the Iridescent Festival taking place in Inazuma, but there was like some mix-up. Like there was like I don't remember if it was a mix-up or a cancellation or anything like that. But I remember that she couldn't go anywhere because of that. Like she couldn't get out of Inazuma.
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
Oh, so no Lantern Rat Music Festival?
Ooh.
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
At that time, I was a very early player, and I probably didn't do that event. Oh, that's a shame, though. Because honestly, though, Labyrinth Warriors event, a super fun event. Like honestly, it's like even to this day, it's still my favorite game mode. Period.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we?
I just wish that I just wish the Hoyoverse brings that back one day. I really hope so.
That's right. Miss Keqing and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean what?
What?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion.
A Lantern Rat Music Festival would be a huge hit. I'd like to test the courage, even mainly because of Heizo. I won't elaborate.
That's the spirit!
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I played through that event a while back. Not on stream though. I played it off stream. The event where you got that Paperman companion. Yeah, that's the one.
As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the
my
opera
baby
tour,
boy.
we'll be able to get something going.
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to sit this one out?
You know, Heizo is lucky that his gameplay style was fun as it is, because honestly, Heizo, he's good. He's fine. But gameplay-wise, though, he is friggin' fun. He's fun.
What do you take me for? If we actually managed to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rat Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
Wow! There's that rock and roll spirit!
Rock on!
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
Heizo's fists are rated E for everyone. Hell yeah!
Okay. I'll give it a shot. But the opening act is not something
damn
to be chosen
right.
lightly, Xinyan. I will judge your work by the strictest of standards, so please make sure you are fully prepared.
Are you kidding? I thought you'd never ask. Whew, guess my shopping time's getting cut short. I'm gonna head back right away and start working on this.
I didn't do that one, but that's okay. I got myself a new companion recently. Oh, is that right?
Yo, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan.
Also, side note. Yao Yao, it's been a long time coming, and I'm happy that she's finally free from prison. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 friggin' years since she was officially announced. Well, not announced, more like when her design was featured with the other child characters. Like, I'm like, holy moly. Also, I'm sad. Lost by 50-50. Alhaitham or Shao? Who are you trying to go for? Insert Titanic meme.
You've got this, Xingyan.
Something tells me Alhaitham.
The senior of yours,
Shao?
Xingyan mentioned just
Oh.
now. Is that anyone we know?
Got Tainari?
It's Xiangling.
Oh, Tainari ain't that.
She's
Oh,
mentioned
we
you
can
two
look.
before. Xiangling's
Nah,
always
it does
thinking
suck though.
about
It does suck,
cooking.
actually. Never mind.
Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to
But I'll hate
heal
them
by
though.
themselves.
But I'll hate them though.
She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must
I'm
have
happy,
looked
but also
out for her
sad.
a lot too in the time you've known her.
Hey, at least you got a Tainari. I don't even have him. But still, though. One day I'll get Tainari. You know those little Sealies in bottles called gin? I don't think so. He looks good, but his personality's kind of meh for me at the moment. Okay, alright, fair enough. But his character demo? Yes. Yeah, I tried out a little bit of him earlier, just earlier today, and I'm like,
Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
okay. I mean, he's fun. He's a fun character, but he's not someone that I would actively want at the moment. Maybe as a maybe I'll be interested during his rerun banner, but my primary focus is on Dia. Dia is the one. She is the. I want her yesterday.
Oh, calm
Man in
down
Pink.
now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master. I've missed you.
Oh. You don't know the gin? Don't think so.
bless
Again though.
You do say the
I got a lot of
sweetest
things in my mind, so I might be misremembering things.
Ah, look who it is. Visiting friends during the lantern rite, are we?
Hey there.
You're half right, Madam Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were on our way to take him to see the Qixing.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour. I don't suppose you've heard of it.
Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous music festival.
An old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds terribly exciting.
Oh, we could add some musical elements to Lantern, right?
Oh, right! Madam Ping, how would you feel about that? You're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Hearing your thoughts would definitely help us figure out how best to approach it. For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other issue?
They were life forms from before the Heavenly Principles took over. Oh!
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different civilizations.
Don't get me wrong, I sim Fox Boy, but also Pogo Stick Man. Goro's a good boy. Goro is definitely a good boy. Pogo Stick Man? You're gonna hate me for this. So I'll shut up.
Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all
I unintentionally
fine things in
C6
life
Goro.
can be appreciated.
How do you unintentionally get C6 Goro? Were you summoning on Ito's banner or something? I see you aren't very versed in the history of Tevat. No, I'm not. But I have heard of the Heavenly Principles before.
And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Here. I do believe
Both.
that, my own dear grandmother
Fair
aside,
enough.
you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Scaramouche and Ito. Got both of them. Ooh. Okay, Ito though. He's a fun-ass character. Though I will admit, I think he's best if he has a C1. Based on my experience. Although, the C1 thing wasn't an accident. It was like, huge accident, because weirdly enough, because I was also trying to go for Goro because I wanted to buff up my Noelle at the time. But I ended up getting C1 Ito. Both of them fairly early. I got like I got Ito when I got 40 pity, and then again in 40 pity, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'm an Ito main now. And before I even got I didn't even get Goro until after I got Ito. And I'm like, brr, man. Well, I mean, I got Goro, but now I have Ito, and then I summoned a bit more out of rage, and then I ended up getting Ito again. Not the smartest idea. Honestly, it was not the smartest idea I had. But at the same time, I'm not mad at all, because to be quite honest with you, Ito is a fun character. I suggest watching a few of Ashikai's videos. She explains the history in an interesting and fun way. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. I see one Scar, but was happy just to get one Ito. Mainly want them for Serena Teapot. Really?
Goodness gracious.
Such a shame though, because Ito is a big Unga Bunga character.
Whatever have you been feeding them?
If DeLuca was an Unga Bunga character, then Ito is ×2 that.
Master,
it's very obvious.
Mood today. You're
Just-
even cracking jokes with the rest of us.
Just charge attack, just charge attack, nothing more than that.
Oh, well. I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with. Yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Thanks, Madam Ping. We'll see you again soon.
I already have it set that Tainari and Scar are setting their differences.
Take it easy.
Ito, no think, head empty, only bonk. Also, side note. Slight side note, actually. Just gonna say this.
And when you meet
Ito,
with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please
the
remind
English
them
VA
that
of Ito,
festivities
Max
are
Middleman,
not an excuse to procrastinate their
best
work.
person to ever come for Genshin. Like honestly, the more I played with Ito, the more I fell in love with Max Middleman, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'm good. Good man.
Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Best part of Genshin.
Ganyu!
Patrick Pedraza voiced the Care Bear. Did he?
What brings you here, Yao Yao?
Hold up. It's not that I don't believe you, it's just I need to see this for myself. And I think this would help out. Oh god, he did. Oh. Okay, that I did not know. Good luck, Bear. Honestly, I thought he'd be voicing Grumpy Bear. But, okay. That's something I did not know. Good to know. And Taco Bell commercials. Did he now?
I've brought all the
That's some
medicine you
repertoire.
asked me to
Not
take
exactly
for
as
you.
big compared to,
here's
you know,
a pack of
the
flower
big,
seeds as well.
like the other big voice actors, but still. Wow.
Also,
It reminds me-
Egyptian leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you.
It reminds me of Lisa's voice actress, actually. She also voices in a bunch of anime and games and stuff like that, but she's primarily known for a bunch of commercials, and last I recall, I could be misremembering, but I believe she also voices something. I don't remember if it was ESPN or if it's another thing. I need to go back and check it out later.
I know you've had a
But
lot
the
to deal with
memes!
at work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up
Mara
falling
Janot, I
asleep
think
in
that's
the
her name.
grass again. Well, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
Damn, story of my life, man.
Ahem.
Paimon, you need to learn to shut up.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on.
I know, but it's not a nice thing to say, though.
Oh,
Even
my
still.
apologies. I don't believe we've been introduced.
Paimon will do the honors.
Paimon tells Gani about Mr. Dvorak, from how you met to his family history to your shared music aspirations.
What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit too fast?
I mean, you faded to black.
It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than happy to go over it again.
It may be a little difficult to make this happen.
Oh?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but also appeal to the tastes of Liyue citizens from all walks of life. The Iridescence Tour is relatively unknown in Liyue.
Gonna need to go in a few minutes?
difficult
Well, I mean, if
to
you gotta go, you gotta go. I know,
show will
I
be
know how late
received.
it is over there. So if you need to rest, go ahead and rest, man. I'm just happy that you just showed up and all
Quite
that.
risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points. I completely understand.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence
Almost
Tour
4:30 in the morning.
performance as the final
Bruh!
of this year's
You need to rest, please.
The live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern
I mean, I
Rite.
get why, but wow.
As for the venue, let's reserve a space at the docks.
So we're not stealing anyone's thunder.
Yes, my thoughts precisely.
That's some rookie numbers. Of course you would say that. Of course you would
Now
say
I
that,
just
Blythe.
need to take some time to give this proposal some polish. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons and highlight the key points of the proposal.
I'm at
given
work,
that
but my
King
shift is
and the
almost over, so I
Traveler
need to
have
finish
both
up here.
given the
Oh,
idea
okay.
their
But
blessing,
even so,
I'm
even so.
confident that Qixing will be sure to give it serious consideration.
I technically work 2 jobs. I mean, I know
Mr.
that. I know
I will
that.
need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to Liyue, as well as their catering and accommodation requirements.
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's step to the side and discuss further.
All right. Oh yeah. I also remember you're also borrowing the company Wi-Fi, right? I think that's also a reason why you got to go too, right?
Couldn't agree more. Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. So, with that in mind, Ganyu shouldn't feel compelled to become perfect at absolutely everything. I'm good at taking care of people, so that can be left to me. Wow. Hey, Yo-Yo, can you take care of Paimon too? Paimon's getting hungry again.
Paimon, you're trying to freeload again.
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time we meet. Apart from lotus flower crisps, what else do you like?
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Anything sweet, and anything that's made from slimes.
Yeah, okay then. Technically, that don't work and just sit in an office and look at camera feeds. Yes, it's as boring as it sounds. I mean, you're at least doing something though, aren't you? But even still.
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, this is excellent. I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy. Oh, perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here.
Well, that was quick.
Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please give me a moment to pass on the message. Yao Yao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure to take them.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
I will.
Okay, I should be getting back. If Yo-Yo stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried sick.
Hey, confirmed parents?
Everyone, I'm sure that the music
Let's
festival
go.
will go off without a hitch, so don't worry.
I mean, aside from
In
Bennett, I
case
mean.
I don't see you before, I wish you all a very happy Lantern Rite.
Thank you, Yao Yao. Happy Lantern Rite to you, too.
Yeah, I'll be sure to see you on my free 4-star selection.
We should go get dinner together sometime.
Stay put and wait for 2 hours. Nope, I'm not doing that. I'm off. Probably won't be back before the stream ends. Actually, I'm gonna like end the stream right here actually, because I figured that it's gonna be quite a while. So we're just gonna end things off right here because I'm actually just gonna. It's actually way past the time that I usually would end the stream. So we're gonna end things off right here. So. That's gonna do it for today's stream. On Saturday we'll be continuing with Mass Effect 2, doing some more loyalty missions, and then on Sunday, I'm not gonna say that we're gonna be playing. I don't know if we're gonna be playing Tower Fantasy. I don't know about that, but there is a high likelihood that I'll be playing something new. I'll be playing something different. Well, I mean, I already talked about this on Twitter already, so I'll just say it here. I'll say it here. There's a high likely chance that the game that I'll be playing on Sunday will be, well, let's just say a game that I've been looking forward to for quite a long time, and it's something that I've been waiting for years for the opportunity to arise, and on Sunday, we'll be playing Persona 4 Golden. Yeah, it's finally time. I've been you have no idea how long I've waited just to play a game like that. And I've been that's what happens when you own an Xbox. You don't even have a lot of choices here and there. I know it was available on PC, but my broke ass can't even afford that. But thankfully I'm able to play it via Game Pass. So on Sunday I'll be playing Persona 4 Golden. Thankfully, compared to Persona 5, there won't be that many restrictions in terms of streaming, so we should be okay with playing that game. Hopefully, and we'll very likely play it all the way to the end. And I know how long a Persona game goes on for. I mean, I've seen videos of it, so I'm in it for the long haul. I'll definitely say that. So yeah, Sunday is going to be Persona 4 Golden.
Good roll.
So I can't wait to play that. It's been a long time coming, and I'm so happy that I'm able to play that now.
Feeling up to it.
And so far, again, tomorrow's video is going to be more Toho stuff, and then on Monday it's going to be a video, a 1-year anniversary video on with my mom. I won't say what the contents are exactly, but it's gonna be a fun one. I think it's gonna be a fun video. But again, I won't hold you hostage for too long. So, Blythe, Jonathan, thank you very much for tuning to the stream. I really appreciate you just coming on down, hanging out, and all that jazz. And hope to see you this coming Saturday when we start playing some more Mass Effect 2. So until then, take care.